Hello, hi, Kauki here, back with Gekishin Squadra. Today's video is all the things that I want to see in season 2. This is not really just an opinion of mine. I've kind of just like asked around for people's opinion on this, and I feel like a lot of people kind of echo my opinion or have some neat ideas. So I'm just going to be sharing some of these ideas, and hopefully in season 2 we do get at least some of them. So let's get started. I think the most important thing that I really want in the new season is going to be ranked rewards. Please. That's like, to me, one of the most important things in this game. Because currently, yeah, there's absolutely nothing. There's no ranked rewards. Like, if you reached A tier, sure, you're gonna get the you're gonna get the group ranking rewards or the rank achieved rewards, which are going to include some max Gekishin burst animations, a color for each role, and if you reach overall A4, you're going to get a Tao Pai Pai skin for Icarus Helper. So not something that is that exciting, but it's at least something. What I want is mainly like rewards for like reaching each rank, or maybe at least S rank, because S rank is the highest rank in the game, and yeah, after reaching it, you are not getting anything to your name, right? And that is currently the problem with this game, is that it doesn't really reward you working hard to rank up. You're just doing it for the love of the game, right? So that's my number one thing I want to see in this game at the moment. And now we'll be moving on to the second thing. Second thing is match rewards. Okay. Yes, there's a lot of focus on rewards because right now we're lacking a lot of that. Okay, like the only source of rewards are currently really just from the battle pass. Like the battle pass is fine, don't get me wrong, but once you do all of the battle pass missions, you're basically doing nothing now because you're not really getting any sort of rewards in this game. The only like source of like anything you'll be getting is by the daily shop, the daily free shop, which is again not that crazy. Like, come on, the game should be more I would say friendly towards people who play this game a lot. And if you're playing every match and you're only getting hero memories, which they're fine, but I would say maybe add some Zenny into each match. I would say like 100, or if that's too much, maybe do 50. Because at least you playing this game will have some sort of reason. Because right now, there's absolutely zero reason for you to play whenever you are done with your daily missions or your just battle pass missions. Because the game doesn't really give you anything to like do, right? There's nothing to achieve, and unless you want to just rank up. So that's like something that I feel is important and would make a lot of people play this game just more. And yeah, I don't know. Please just add some sort of rewards for playing a match, either winning or losing. You're getting something for your time. Yeah. And now let's move on to the third one. Third one, I feel like it's gonna be hard to implement, especially in season 2. I'm not expecting like crazy changes in season 2, right? But I don't know. I've heard this idea, and I kind of do think that yeah, maybe we should have more maps in this game, because at the moment we do have game modes that have new maps. However, we don't have like an actual new map for our regular match, right? Currently, we only are playing on the same match, on the same map every single time. And, in other MOBAs, I feel like that kind of works, like League of Legends or whatnot, because the map is huge and there's so much to do in that map, especially because that, like every other MOBA has a lot of variety when it comes to like building your character and whatnot. So you're never really bored playing the same map. But with this game, it's really hard to do a lot of like different things with the same character, because The only form of variety in this game is through the divine combo cards, which are, let's be honest, very unbalanced at the moment, and they're not that complicated or I would say creative, because you're only like you only have a choice of three, and they're not balanced where you actually can like pick a lot of these. You're kind of locked to like super snowball and solid barrier, and for the third one you're probably going pursuer or really anything, maybe backstab if you're playing hit or something like that. But mostly you're only kind of limited to picking the really best ones, because right now most of these are very, very unbalanced. Either they're weak, or just they don't compete with the ones I just mentioned. So yeah, I don't know. This just like leads back to the game feeling samey every time, because you're essentially playing the same game every single time with no changes, and that gets a little boring over time. So I don't know. Maybe a new map would spice things up. And yeah, I'm not even getting into the like whole like divine draws. So because the divine draw system is absolute dog shit, especially the like I'm not even gonna mention it. Everybody knows this trash right here is the worst thing that has ever happened in this whole game. But maybe if you want to keep the system, do something like a seasonal change for these like divine draws, where each season has like new different ones, or maybe change a few of these so that you can keep the game feeling more fresh. If you want to keep that shitty system in, which I don't know, I just disagree with having that system overall, but it is what it is. So that would be my third, I guess, I don't know, third or fourth at this point. I would say third. Anywho, for me, that would be an important, something to add in this game. And now moving on to the fourth thing, which is I just need to have communication in this game, okay? I think most of us are sick and tired of not being able to communicate with the team that you're with, because you're playing solo, and you're facing a full stack, and a full stack is always communicating. They know what to do. You have absolutely zero chance at beating them, because the game is a MOBA, and MOBAs need teamwork, and if you cannot coordinate, you're gonna get absolutely destroyed. In other MOBAs, that really wouldn't be that big of an issue, because you have a chat system, you have a better communication system in these games. So like full stacks are not going to be like that big of an issue there. But for here, yeah, it definitely is, because you cannot like speak to your teammates, or the only thing you can do is just ping them, and a lot of the teammates that you're going to be playing with are going to just fully ignore you. So I don't know, maybe just add some new form of communication at chat, or I don't know, really just something that the player could do to communicate, because currently the way of communications is absolute garbage. I'm gonna be completely honest. So yeah, that's why I want to see in season 2 or even earlier, because let's be honest, this is more so an issue than an actual like new thing that I want in the game. So yeah, that would be the fourth thing. And I would say the last thing is this ties into Zenny and gems. I just want to see more ways to get Zenny or gems, right? Because like I get it, like gems are very much a premium currency, but having the only way to get gems is by either the battle pass or the shitty weekly missions that, let's be honest, they give you absolutely nothing. Like 10 gems every week is nothing. That's so greedy. They don't want you to have any gems in this game unless you buy them, which I don't know, man. It just feels annoying that currently, like as a free to play player, you won't be able to buy anything that's new in this game, right? And that's like something that I already talked about my issues with the game, so I'm not really gonna talk about it extensively here. But yeah, like having more ways to gain gems or zenny, right, would make the game just way more friendly to these people. And it's not like this is gonna destroy the economy of the game. They can just add more skins, characters, and I'm sure people will still buy them, right? So I don't like they're just being greedy for the sake of being greedy. I just wish for the game to have a healthy economy system for the actual players, so they can actually get a lot of zenny, or have some sort of way to gain some gems. Because even gacha games have free ways to gain gems, but this one in particular, because it's not a gacha, they're preventing you from getting the premium currency. So yeah, I just wish for better ways to gain either zenny or gems, and that would be probably my final idea for season 2. I have tons more, but I don't want to make this video too long. I would love to hear your thoughts on the comments for things that you want to see in this game, because I might make a part 2 if people want this type of content. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. If you appreciate content like this, consider liking, subscribing, and I really want to read your comments on this, because I just want to hear like ideas and feedback, because you never know, right? This platform allows me to just speak out all my opinions and share things that I think the game should have or the game shouldn't, right? If you disagree with me, that's completely fine. You can leave that in the comments, just be civil, no need to fight. And yeah, that's really all I had to say. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.